It's, whew, it's thin. It's 10-10, but I don't hate it. It's more than I expected, and it's not even like it's not wet or anything. So it's kind of like sticking up the way that she left it. And then she gave me some encouragement. She just told me about how, oh, and this part is not straight. I'm about to scream. It's like a dang snake. But anyway, she was telling me that my locks are gonna get really, really thick. They're gonna be the size of these squares. And these ones in the back of my hair is like super thin. They're super, super small. So I don't think they're gonna get a lot bigger, but where it matters, where it counts, is up here where my hair is the thickest, and I'm excited. So I'll show y'all tomorrow. She told me I couldn't wait it until tomorrow, but I told her today is tomorrow. So, but I'll wait. Well, let me tell you. Now, last time I was really conflicted about getting locks, but I am definitely conflicted now. I've had my hair in micro box braids, if you will, for the past 6.5 months. I redid my hair repeatedly during that time. And you cannot see because it's starting to shrink with the product that I used, but it grew so much. Before I left, I had cut the back to about this, and it's already back again. And not only that, my layers have grown out so much, which has always been my goal. If I was gonna be relaxed, I want a bob. I love bobs. With my loose natural hair, I wanted my layers grown out so I could have more volume. My hair is fine. It may not look like it, but it's really thin and fine. And you can see my edges here. Oh, in bad shape. This side looks fine. But yeah, I'm loving how my hair looks right now. Hey y'all, so I just got back from my consultation. It was great. I was fortunate enough to get there while she was doing a retightening on someone else who was a very pleasant woman. Both of them were fantastic. So my new loctician, her name is Tamara Maxwell. She's located in Guyton, Georgia, and I will link her information in the description box below. If you want to look at some of her work, her Instagram handle is Locks So Classy, LOCS. Don't put the K. Who puts the K anyway? But yes, Locks So Classy, and she does say that her Instagram is not up to date with all of her work. And I mean, if she was just to put the lady who was sitting in the chair on that had me locked in just off site. She worked really fast. She did give me, I think these are 6 test locks, which I'm just really happy with. I can't wait. This makes me so excited. So she measured my hair. She didn't measure the top, which worries me because my hair is significantly longer in the front or top than it is in the back because I cut my layers. But she got me at 7 inches in the back, about 8 inches here, which is about right, like I said, I'm on my layers. And she did, I think, a piece here in the back, but she didn't touch the sides. And my hair is, like I said, way longer at this point than it is anywhere else, and at the crown. So I measured that yesterday, and it was like 9 inches to 10 inches in some areas. So I hope that doesn't change anything. And I'm probably gonna tell her ahead of time. But she's a professional. She knows what she's doing. So I don't know. The person that I am wants to be like, ma'am, just so you know, this part of my hair is longer. But just a really fast consultation. I told her I really need a consultation. I already had Sisterlocks. I was 100% sure I was getting them again. When can I get them put in, please? I didn't even care about getting test locks, but I get why they need to do test locks. I was like, look, just when can you lock me up? When can I get this done? I think I already mentioned it, but I'm getting my locks installed July 16th and 15th through the 16th. She said she'd be able to get it all done in one day, which would be great. But if not, it's totally fine. She's about an hour from where I live. It's not a problem to get up there and get it knocked out. I show up at 06 in the morning, and then we just ride it out for the day. So I'm happy about that. Just a little bit about what she said about my hair. I have normal density hair, but I have weak hair strands, which I already knew. And if she put these in the back, this is where my hair texture is super loose. If it were wet and she saw it wet, she would have seen that it was a looser texture, but she could probably just feel that and see it just comparing it to what it looked like up here. And the hair strands back here do kind of snap off easier, and then up here it's just super dry, so it's always just brittle. So yeah, normal hair density, 7 to 8 inches. What else did she say? I don't remember what else she said about the type of hair that I have. She did mention that I shouldn't color it. I really want to, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna listen to her. She was saying that if you color your hair, it breaks down the protein bonds, and it makes it harder for the hair to lock. It takes longer for it to lock, if it locks. And I have seen people who have blonde locks who probably dyed it beforehand or too early into the lock journey, and it does look stringy, and I don't want that. I absolutely do not want that. I maybe consider dyeing it a lighter color. I didn't want blonde, but I didn't want like an auburn or a honey blonde highlights. So we'll see. I can do it later, you know. Besides that, I'm just super excited. I honestly cannot wait to get these locks installed. I can't wait. And I really like my test locks. I'm really looking forward to just this being done all over my head. They are pretty thin. I remember my last set of test locks, they were a little bit meatier than this, but I also had them up here where my hair has got the hair strands are a little bit thicker than the ones in the back. So either way, it doesn't matter. I showed her my previous set of locks, and I asked her what they were exactly, because while my loctician then said that they were Sisterlocks, they were big. They look more like micro locks than Sisterlocks. And then she said that they looked like micro locks. But she said that micro locks would probably be better for my hair in the long run because of how fine and weak my hair strands are. And I really wanted to know that, you know, if micro locks are where I need to go, I had already considered it anyway, then I'll go that route. If it's gonna keep my locks healthy in the long run, I don't want to have thin edges for my Sisterlocks, and I do plan on letting them grow. I'm not saying I want them to be like butt length like my braids that I do, but I wouldn't mind them being shoulder length or maybe mid back. Especially if they get full like I'm hoping they do, then I'm definitely gonna let them grow. If they get really full, and they're gonna grow. I'm gonna let them go. So yeah, I wanted what's gonna be good in the long run and what's gonna give me a full look initially. So we discussed that, and that was the end of the consultation. It took at max 15 minutes, 45-minute drive for a 15-minute appointment, and I was totally fine with it. Got my little Sisterlocks, and I'm good to go. So yes, I am so excited. I will come back and add the picture she took and the video that she took of the Sisterlocks, and then right before I go back to get my install, I will be back to show you my hair for that last time. I'm excited, y'all. Good morning. So today is July 15th. It is Sisterlock installation day. This is my second time getting Sisterlocks installed. I had them installed April 29th, 2020, and I wore those locks for about 2.5, 3 weeks, and I ended up coming them out. My grid was just unfortunate, and I insert some pictures for you guys. It looked like different people did my hair. I just turned down my Consultants road, and these houses here are gorgeous. They're massive. So pretty over here. Anyway, yeah, I had them installed, took them out, and I've been wanting to get Sisterlocks again ever since. I kept changing my mind. Like one day I'd want them, and then another day I'd not want them. Ended up waiting for quite a while trying to grow out my layers and some damaged hair, and then I changed my mind because I was liking the way that my hair was growing out, and then I changed it back again. So here we are. Installation day installation day number 2. She says this may take a couple of days to do. I'm not sure that it will. I hope not, but we'll see. I just got to her house. Last night I went to bed around like midnight. My family and I got back pretty late, and I washed and set my hair in these plaits. So here's how I'm looking before I go into her house, and I'm gonna come out looking probably even worse, but I'm super excited. I'll see you guys when I get my first break. I just want to show you. It was prettier last night when she had it wet. I just woke up and took my bonnet off. This area here. I know I look a mess, I'm sorry. And then this side is like super thin. Oh my god. But I still think they look amazing. And I mean, she got this side together. Oh. And it was such a pretty shape last night. Look at this. It's so pretty for the back. Not right now because I just slept on it, but just playing in my hair. I'm trying on earrings and just loving my hair so much. So when I see myself in the video, and then when I see myself in the mirror, and then to the video, I'm like, what's the problem? Why does it look different? I don't even like silver, but these earrings are cute. Look at my forehead though. It looks huge. Shut up. And then my hair is stretched right now from wearing it in a bun all week. So it definitely does not look like this when it's wet. That's kind of how it was when she put them in too. Had a nice stretch. Trying to picture what I'm wearing for my hair for my birthday. Hey y'all. Okay, so today makes 14 days, 2 weeks of having vlogs. And I with zero issue. Yeah, I'm obsessed with my hair. I love my locks. I wanted to talk about like that ugly phase, I guess, and how I just haven't been feeling that at all. And I attribute that, one, to just your overall mindset, how you see yourself, and two, my consultant knew what she was doing. She did what was best for my hair. She listened to what I wanted, but also did what was, like I said, best for my hair, hair type, hair density, length, all that. And the third thing being just understanding your hair and genetics and things like that, which plays back into the first part of just being accepting of who you are and what you have, and not so much looking at someone else, which is difficult because we get inspiration by other people, so we naturally latch on to what they look like and what they have, and we can, feel less acceptance toward ourselves. So I definitely attribute how I feel about myself with my locks to where I am mentally as far as my confidence. I'm not saying that I'm super confident. That is not the case. I won't even tell that lie. But I do like what I look like, so that in turn translates to me being able to accept myself as myself. This is my hair. I know what my hair looked like prior to. I kind of had an idea about what it looked like after getting the locks installed, and I knew somewhat that it would look like it does right now, just because I have practice with it and I play with my hair, so it just made it easier to accept. Also, I think that my hair looks very full. Initially, I did go into it with 7 to 10 inches of hair, so that's one thing. Second thing, my hair isn't super thin. It's not thick at all, but with the texture, it makes it look thicker than it actually is. And I know you guys can't see that with the back of my seat, but I already knew that I wasn't gonna have to deal with, a lot of scalpiness. My hair is frizzy. I knew my scalp was going to look frizzy early on, which was a concern, but I knew that it would keep me from having that scalpy look. My hair is the most thick at the crown, which covers everything else, so I wasn't concerned about that. And again, the type of hair I have, my texture or type, I knew that it was going to shrink and it would look full because it was shrunken. Now, of course, I'm dealing with the fact that it is shrunken and it's up to my ears, but I'm okay with that too. I think it looks really cute, and I'm embracing every phase of this because I'm sure that I'm going to look back on my hair as longer and think how cute my hair was back then. So, I just want to come on here and talk about that. Everyone says it, but I'm going to say it too. You definitely need to appreciate yourself and understand your hair. You need to do research. If you go into this and your mind is focused on somebody else's hair, you're already starting off on the wrong foot. You definitely need to know what you're wanting, and then you need to make sure you're going to someone that can deliver that. Not just give you what you want, but also do what is needed for your hair. I asked for a type of look. I got what I asked for, but I also feel like my consultant did what was right by the Sisterlocks brand. She did what was right by my hair, and she did what was right by the issues and concerns that I felt I would have later if my hair came out a different way. I didn't want my locks to be too small to where when they grew out, they would not have any stability and I'd be literally they'd be snapping off at the root. There are a couple in here that are like that. She did warn me ahead of time, and it's because my hair is thinner in that spot, and there was nothing that she could do about it. I understood that. And then I also want to say that, you have to be sure that this is what you even want, because the first time I got my locks, I had my mind still set on loose natural hairstyles, and it wasn't the right time to get these, and it is a big step. They're in here. I will never comb out my locks again. If I ever decide I'm done with Sisterlocks, I'm gonna cut my hair off altogether. I'll never go through the agony of combing out my locks again. So with all that being said, just make sure that when you go into this, like you do anything else, just take your time. think it through, meditate, pray on it, if that's what you do, and be certain. And then again, know your research, have realistic expectations, and don't put these consultants through the motions of trying to give you everything that you want when it's not best for you. Okay, so all that being said, I love my hair so much. Like, I am living for my hair right now, and I absolutely love the way that my styles come out. I really haven't styled it, if I'm honest. The most I can say I have done for styling is like half up, half down. I genuinely love the way that it looks like it is right now in this moment. It's wet, it's shrunken as much as it is going to shrink. It has some body to it, it has some volume. Again, you probably can't see that because my seat, but it's so beautiful. I think so anyway. And I am truly in love with my looks right now. And I don't say that in any way to be conceited. I'm not the type of person, but I am happy with what I look like right now. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. So, I hope this inspires. This is gonna be the last part of the video for my initial Sisterlocks. Everything from this point on will be like retightenings, length checks that I'll probably add into my retightening video. I'll do a length check in a month to month and length as I get retightenings. And then the next big thing is going to be when I do decide to add some color to my hair. Whenever my consultant says that's okay, I'm definitely going to record that. And then I'll do montages over time. So when I get to 6 months, I'll do a video montage with pictures. And then when I hit a year, same thing, and so on and so forth. So yes, I thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned. This will be in a playlist. Again, this is not what my channel is going to be centered around. My channel is just lifestyle, period. And this is a part of my life. So I'll make videos on it, and I'll be recording myself on and off throughout this time, but I'm not going to always post those clips as I make them. Again, this is not a hair channel. So yes, please stay tuned for that, and I hope that you stick around for other parts of my channel as well. So yeah, have a great day, a happy rest of your Sunday, and I hope that you have a blessed week going forward. This is the last week of July. Tomorrow is the 31st, then we go into August, my birthday month. So I hope that the month coming up is filled with blessings and success for you. And if you're going through something, I hope that it's filled with strength to get you through it. And if you're coming out of something, I hope that you are in reverence to the fact that you made it through that thing, and that you're grateful for me seeing it through, and that it will be a testimony for you to use for someone else later. So be blessed, bless somebody else, and stay tuned.